Hello chess lovers! As you remember previously I have already published the game played between Emanuel Lasker and Johann Bauer, played in 1889 in Amsterdam, where by going for two bishop sacrifices Lasker managed to rip open opponent's king side and target black king. In case you missed that game, I will pin the link in the comment section, but here is another one which is like a fresh look to Lasker's brilliancy. With the white pieces playing Bosnian chess player Emir Dizdarevic, who would earn Grandmaster title in 1988, 3 years after this game, and on the black side is English chess Grandmaster Antony Miles. The game was played in 1985 in Biel, which is a town in Switzerland. But before starting our game, make sure that you are subscribed in order not to miss my future uploads. Also, if you have any nice game suggestions, let us know in the comment section, and meanwhile let's start with our game. Dizdarevic was playing with the white pieces opened up with c4 and Miles responded with b6, d4, e6, knight f3, knight f6, e3, bishop b7, bishop d3 and d5. With that transposition of moves we reached a well-known position of Queen's Gambit declined. Here White can proceed either with castling kingside or c takes d5 or b3 or knight c3. In our game we have b3, bishop d6 by Miles, after which both players castled kingside, bishop b2, knight bd7, knight bd2. Other popular alternatives are knight c3 or knight e5, but in our game we have knight bd2, knight e4, queen c2, f5. We have a Dutch defense type formation where, relying on this powerful bishop pair, black can organize an attack. Usually the attack goes like this. Black is switching his rook by bringing on h6, the queen on h5, and this is how the attack starts. Rook a d1, which turns out to be a mistake. Well, in here it was better to go for c takes d5 and then e4. But in our game after f5 we have rook a d1, to which Miles answered with knight takes d2. Knight takes d2 and d takes c4. By going for two exchanges, Miles opened up the long diagonal for the light squared bishop, and now these two angry bishops are eyeballing on White's king side. Knight takes c4. Well, still, even at this point White could prolong his resistance at the cost of giving up a pawn and playing bishop e2. But in our game after d takes c4 we have knight takes c4, and there it goes, bishop takes h2 is on the board. I decided not to ask you to find that move because from Lasker's game you already guessed that we are going to see a double bishop sacrifice. By the way, interestingly, after bishop e2, this bishop takes h2 sacrifice is not winning, because in this case, when the light squared bishop is on e2, it's playing a huge role in the defense, and White is managing to repel black's attack. And then White can play bishop h5, gaining a tempo and freeing the second rank for the queen to join the defense. In this case, White is managing to neutralize the attack. But in our game after d takes c4, we have knight takes c4 and bishop takes h2 check, king takes h2, queen h4 check, king g1, and a very subtle move by Miles. Can you find that move? Well, in here it turns out that bishop takes g2 is not winning, because in this case White has this f3 move, and thus White is creating an escaping route for his king. After bishop takes g2 f3, the following variation can arise, and then White king is successfully managing to escape. All in all, the players have equal chances. That's why in our game after king g1 we have a powerful bishop f3 move. This is that fresh idea which Antony Miles added to Lasker's immortal combination. We have a standard Alekhine's block with which black is restricting the movement of the f-pawn. And now the threat is queen g4, with a mate to follow. Knight d2, well, if g takes f3 then queen g5 check is coming, and then rook f6, rook h6. or after bishop f3 if bishop e2, then this time bishop takes g2 is working, and rook f6, the game is over. This knight is on c4. And in this case it makes a huge sense. Let's go back in our game. After bishop f3 we have knight d2, and only now we have bishop takes g2. When the knight is on d2 it's blocking the queen's path. Also the escaping route is blocked and black is winning. We have rook f6. The rook is also coming and there is no way out. Now if king takes g2, then rook g6 checkmate will follow. In our game we have another desperate move with the knight c4, but after bishop h3 Miles forced a resignation. Rook g6 is the threat. If rook d2, then anyways rook g6 is coming. White is actually suffering heavy losses and it's over. Black is winning. That's why after bishop h3 we have a resignation. A very beautiful game by Miles, where we saw not only that standard double bishop sacrifice, but also a very important tactic, Alekhine's block, which restricted the movement of the f-pawn and brought black a desired victory. In the end, a chess puzzle for you, where the task is to find the winning line for black. It's black to move, and I will wait for your answer in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Here are more suggestions for you. Feel free to check them out as well. I will see you in my next video. Take care.